Hello everyone, I invite you to every Monday cryptocurrency review. Let's start by checking the current situation on BTC in the USDT pair, taking into account the 1-hour interval. First of all, we will use blue lines to mark the side trend channel in which the price is approaching the upper limit for the third time, which in this formation may result in a stronger rebound if the price fails to exit the channel above. In this situation, it is worth using the trend-based fib extension tool. And after unfolding the grid, we can see that the price was blocked at the entrance to a strong resistance zone from $37,475 to $38,007, only when we managed to break out of this zone on top, and therefore goes up from the sideways trend channel. The next resistance is at $38,688. Looking the other way, we will determine the current support points for the price in the same way. And here we can see the first significant support at the level of $36,810. While further we can see the price return to the strong zone from $35,816 to $35,283. Please pay attention to the CHOP index, which indicates that there is still energy for movement. On the RSI indicator, we are moving in the upper part of the range, which may result in a rebound. In addition, when we look at the stock index, we can see that the upper limit has been exceeded, which could have resulted in a slowdown in growth and may translate into a price recovery. As the second chart in today's review, we will check ETH in pair to USDT, taking into account the 4-hour time frame. We will start by identifying with the blue lines the local downtrend channel where the price is approaching the upper limit again. However, when we turn on the moving averages EMA across 10 and 30, we can see the confirmation of the return to the local upward trend. Now let's move on to marking the support places. We will use the fib retracement tool to mark supports. And as you can see, the price has again broken out above the support at $2,028. If we fall lower again, we can see a return to the support zone from $1,960 to $1,911. Looking the other way, we can similarly mark places where the price should encounter resistance on the way up. And here we can see the fight against the resistance level at $2,048. Only when the price stays above it and leaves the downtrend channel will we see an attack on the resistance zone from $2,087 to $2,137. The CHOP index indicates that most of the energy is being used. On the RSI indicator, we have returned to the upper part of the range with room for growth. but on the stock indicator we are moving above the upper limit, which may translate into a price recovery. Going further, we will check the Matic chart also on a 4-hour interval. As we can see, the price has overcome a strong downward trend line and is currently moving in an upward trend, staying on the trend line. In this situation, we will start by checking the resistance levels, and here we can notice that the price has been rejected from the resistance level of 97 cents. Only when it is overcome will we have an open path towards the resistance zone from $1.08 to $1.16, which should lock the price against a larger increase. Looking the other way, we can similarly determine support areas, and here we can see that the price remains in the first support zone from 83 cents to 78 cents. While when this zone is broken, we can see the price return to the second zone from 67 cents to 58 cents. The CHOP index indicates that there is still energy for further moves. The RSI indicator remains in a downward trend with room for the price to go lower. Also, when we look at the stock indicator, we can see a strong rebound with room for the price to go slightly lower. The last one in today's list is the LTC to USDT chart, this time taking into account the one-day time frame. Let's start by defining with the white line the upward trend that holds the price. And then using the blue lines we can mark the local channel of the upward trend in which we are currently located. When we unfold the fib retracement grid, we can see that the price is based on a strong support zone from $68.87 to $56.33. But at this point, let's also check for smaller movement, and here the zone covering the trend lines and the lower border of the ongoing channel will be important. However, when the price breaks below the current channel and support zone, we may see a drop to the very strong support level of $40.45. Looking the other way, we can see that the upper border of the channel is also the first place of significant resistance for the price at $78.34. The next important resistance is at $92.42. And then the price must overcome the strong resistance zone from $102 up to $115. Please look at the CHOP index, which indicates that we have a lot of energy for the upcoming move. The RSI indicator is in the process of recovering, and there is a lot of room for further declines. Similarly, the stock indicator shows a strong downward movement, which may drag the valuation to a lower level. Technical analysis is provided by a third party and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.